Upon notification, soldiers from the Sledgehammer Brigade only had a matter of hours to report to their units and deploy to the Guardian Centers in Perry, Georgia, an 830-acre training site for first responders that simulates urban environments after disasters like earthquakes, floods, and terrorist attacks.
The major training value of this is to get our soldiers acclimated to working with civilian agencies in an event that we are called to assist in a disaster or something of that nature.
Adding to the difficulty of operating in a simulated disaster area, role players who acted as civilian agencies, media, and the local population kept the soldiers on their toes as they responded to one crisis after another.
Put them together. They were fighting. So I'm going to put him right here and then you put him right there.
They had to deal with anything from providing medical assistance to riots, to looting, to vandalism, to basic domestic violence, to people who were disorderly drunk, protests for support, water, food. They've had to deal with dealing with local media. That's some of the things that they've had to deal with, and it's been fun being on the other side and trying to help it seem as realistic as possible so they're able to get that training value.
And there's nothing here to help them.
Because 3rd Brigade has now been regionally aligned to support the U.S. Northern Command, this training has been critical to help them prepare for real-world missions.
The hardest part definitely has to be transitioning from the kinetic fight that most soldiers are used to for the past 12 years and dealing with civilians. A lot of soldiers never had to do operations on the homeland. So, training to conduct those operations for future NORTHCOM missions is essential in today's Army, especially dealing with 3rd ABCT's new mission set.
Even though the training was stressful, these Sledgehammer soldiers worked tirelessly, day and night.
As we give them more and more difficult missions, they figure out how to make it happen. And that's what it's all about.
Reporting from Perry, Georgia at the Guardian Centers, I'm Sergeant Peter Holzer.